And welcome back to another episode of Life in Prison. My name is Zach, and if you're new, haven't already done it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification button so you're first informed when I upload. And if you like it, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Just so you know, this here is prison content. So what we're going to be talking about today is hobbies after prison. So what a lot of people end up getting in trouble for is having too much spare time on their hands. Say you get out of prison. The transition from getting out of prison, then trying to get a job and to start, doing the everyday life things to be a more productive individual in society, right? Well, there's sometimes a little bit of time in between. Maybe you can't get a job right now, or you're waiting to hear back from an employer. Most of those times is when people get in trouble because they have nothing to occupy the time. So they might go back and start hanging out with individuals that still might be doing the same shit that they used to do years prior before getting locked up. You start going down another road and, people can be easily swayed. People's will may not be as strong as others. Myself, honestly, whenever I first got out, I did have an issue. I had an issue. It wasn't getting a job. I got a job within 3 weeks of getting out and never stopped working. But my thing was going out all the time with my cousin because he just recently gotten out doing, 9 years in the feds from attempted murder on a federal witness. And, he's out living life, having a blast, going out all the time. So shoot, I just got done doing 5 years. I'm trying to go out too. So I ended up picking up the habit of riding my bike. Things to keep me occupied that was also good for me physically was one of the things on my mind. Working out kind of fell off. You start working, you don't have time, you go after work, you know what I'm saying? So I started riding my bike, BMX bike, and I've been doing that ever since I got out, And don't get me wrong, it is an expensive hobby. I've definitely spent $1,000 on just building my bike completely up, And another thing was reselling shoes, and that was honestly whenever I was going through medical school. That was full-time, 9 to 2 every day. So working at the time was hard. I pushed carts, and I delivered newspapers, but I also used to buy and sell shoes. The resale market, as a hobby of mine after I got out of prison, it's definitely profitable, especially people that don't know. There's a value on shoes, and there's value on anything actually. You may not want to pay it, right? Perfectly fine, but someone else will. I'd say the most profitable thing that I still have that I ended up collecting when I first got out was a pair of the Yeezy Red Octobers. I got 2 pairs still in the box. I actually wore 1 pair, and the other pair is dead stock. Dead stock means it's never been worn, it's never been on anybody's foot. I've never put it on my foot. I keep it dead stock. You gotta save it. When I first got those, when they first dropped, honestly, I paid $375 for the first pair. For the second pair, I ended up paying $700 because they started going up. Now, they range between $12,000-$15,000. Another thing I have had a few subscribers talking about and asked me about giveaways and stuff and my watches. I have a nice little watch collection, G-Shocks. I like G-Shocks. I have a few nicer timepieces, but to me, I'm active. So I want something that's gonna be reliable and durable and also look good. Of course, I've got Invicta, but my watches, I've got red G-Shock. I've got a red Gucci here in the back. That's a red Gucci. Got a white G-Shock. Got a black G-Shock with rose gold. Then I've got another black G-Shock. Then I've got a clear one back here. This one's a clear one. I just got that about a month ago. Then I've got a black one with the lime green. Then I've got another lime green one. Got a yellow one there in the back, and then an orange one. Whatever shoes I'm wearing, the watch is gonna match along with the shirt. Today, I ain't got no watch on. I'm looking pretty crazy right now, to be honest with you. I've got a Louis Vuitton shrine up here, so I had a pair of custom shoes made. I'll show you. Got the Louis Vuitton shoes right there, Jordan 1s. This suitcase is actually what the shoes came in. So what they end up doing is they end up taking a bunch of old Louis Vuitton bags and purses and tote bags cutting up the material and custom making shoes. And these are just little Louis Vuitton items and stuff, and then eyeglass case. And then this is the box that my Louis Vuitton belt came in. It's the box from up there. Yeah, honestly, I've been obsessed with Louis Vuitton for a few years, and I ended up getting it tattooed. So right here is Louis Vuitton symbol, since I fuck with Louis Vuitton. And actually down here, for anyone who doesn't know, this is the Burton is a snowboard company. As I said, I used to be a snowboard instructor. Snowboarding is a big passion of mine, so I ended up getting the Burton symbol tattooed on me since, I like Burton. And Louis Vuitton, since I fuck with Louis Vuitton. Items like these, the Supreme beanies, the Louis Vuitton collab Supreme beanies, these things, these things, yeah, they're legit. Yeah, they're legit. You know what I'm saying? These things, I don't wear them. I absolutely do not wear these. You know what I'm saying? These are collector's items. As I said, it's a hobby of mine. Be very, very profitable. Now, since I have moved, to be honest with you, since I started YouTube, I've been in 4 different locations. When I first started YouTube, I was currently living with my fiance at the time. Me and her eventually split. I left, and for a little bit, I was living in my storage locker, because I have no family around here. And it was like spur of the moment thing, so I had a lot of stuff. So for about a month, I moved out, still going to work, was, taking a shower at my buddy's house every day, going over there showering, but I'd sleep in the locker. I eventually moved in with Cody. Ashby, I've done a couple videos with Cody. He's an old head DMI member from around the way, and he's actually back in, unfortunately, he ended up getting shipped back up to Hazleton for a parole violation. So he ended up doing about 10 years, got out, I did a couple videos with him. He was up there at Hazleton when Whitey Bulger ended up getting killed, 2018, I do believe. And, go ahead and check the previous videos that I've done with Cody, talking about Hazleton, federal prison system that he's, been in. Lived with him for a little bit, and before he ended up getting the house raided and stuff, the cops, the feds, parole officers ended up coming in and doing a sweep because he ended up failing to report, pretty much. They took him back to the feds, and after that happened, I ended up moving here to the condo, and my closets are not big enough for my shoes. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a shoe dude. Alright guys, we are off the fucking tripod. So, first for them shoes, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with is the 12s. Black and yellow joints, they are hard, they are hard, they are hard. Then I got some Off-Whites Air Maxes. They are hard, got those a couple years ago. Obviously, I got these when they pretty much, anything Off-White, I got them when they pretty much first dropped, you got to. Then I got the Off-White Forces. These are just kind of like ones that are in the boxes, like, you know what I'm saying? I got the Off-White Vapor Maxes in there. Oh, I got the Off-White Volts in there. Then I got the Off-White Prestos in there. But back here, boom. Off-White Red Octobers. These are straight fire. As I said, dead stock. Never been worn. Super fire. Super fire. These ones I've actually worn, as you can see. I mean, they're not too bad, don't get me wrong. I've worn them, but they are still fresh to death. You know what I'm saying? Bada boom, bada bang. They still some fire, kid. They still some fire. Let's see. You know nothing about the SpongeBob's. Vans, if you guys have noticed, I'm a big Vans dude. Got the black and yellow ones. Got some Volt Color Air Maxes. Got some more Volt Air Maxes. Green, fire. Tatum's, fire. What you know about these joints, huh? What you know about these joints with the leopard inside, guys? Those joints fire. Those joints fire. What you know about these, guys? These is fire. Got the camel joints. Fire. You don't know about the Vans, multicolor. And honestly, whenever I'm at work, and if I ever wear shoes like this, right? Rainbow color shoes like this, which I like the colors, to be honest with you. Or shoes like this. Bunch of colors, rainbow colors, right? Or got the Chucks. Got the low top flower Chucks. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. Rainbow colors may depict certain individuals, right? To me, rainbow color is just some fire ass colors. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? What you know about the SpongeBob, boy? The SpongeBob Vans? You ain't knowing about them. SpongeBob Vans? Yeah, buddy, these joints is fire. Those ones, and then I got the... Of course, I got these ones also. Fire. What you know about the Burberrys? What you know about the Burberrys, huh? You already know. As you already know, I love Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? I love custom stuff too. Custom Louis. You know niggas gotta have the Louis loafers. Some more custom boosts. Had my buddy Schwack out with the Louis on it. Got the Gucci's. Got some more Gucci's. Some more Gucci's. Galaxy boy. And for all the old heads in the back, for all those that know, right? You can never go wrong with some classic K-Swisses. Classic all-white K-Swisses. They just hit different. Most of the time, people don't have a hobby, right? Instead of encouraging a lot of positivity in life, people would rather promote negative thought processing, along with not wanting to see others succeed. What blows my mind is if I see somebody wanting to do better, right? Not only am I going to encourage them, but I'm going to also try to promote them as much as I can. All these smaller prison channels, such as myself, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 20,000, 60,000 subscribers, in the prison genre, I'm in their comments, wishing them a prosperous day. I'm liking their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm shouting out smaller channels than mine, even a little bit bigger channels, just because it's inspiration. At the end of the day, you can go on my channel, you can comment, oh, you was probably someone's punk in prison. Let me ask you this. If you know that I don't go that way, right? What type of an individual are you to want to think that? Like, whenever you comment on these people's channels, like, oh, you was probably sucking wee-wee in prison, all this weird stuff, like, is that what you want them to do? Because clearly that's not what they're talking about. So why is that on your mind if it's not on anybody else's mind? You know what I'm saying? Like, people are weird, and like I said, I'm not gonna block you. The ones that are out there talking shit on my channels, talking shit on my videos or others, I'm not gonna block you. Who am I? You know what? You know why not? Because that's a view. regardless if it's negative or positive, it's still a view. So I greatly appreciate that. But what I do want you to do is, after you get done making those nasty comments, make sure you're subscribed at least, man. If you're gonna help the algorithm anyways, right? If you're gonna comment and help the algorithm, at least hit that like. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't mad at you. I can't get mad at you because you're not happy in life. Hobbies, everyone's gotta have a hobby. You know, as I said before, I like shoes. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, pink polo on today, and I got the flower joints. I like shoes. I enjoy shoes. I enjoy riding my bike. I enjoy cars. Those are my hobbies, along with helping people to the best of my ability. That's the reason why I became a medical assistant in the first place, is because, I'm not gonna lie, physical labor, been doing that for years. Been doing physical labor for years. And I knew long term it wasn't gonna work out. So I like talking to people. I like helping people to the best of my ability, as I always keep saying, and will always still say, right? So why not go into the medical field, go back, get my degree, you know? That way I can not only make a profit, but I can help people while in my career. Why not? Like I said, I'm a medical assistant as of right now, right? Eventually, if YouTube allows me, as long as I keep getting you guys views, I eventually want to go back and get my RN. You know, I want to become a registered nurse. And I only want to better myself, you know. A lot of people out there, they're like, oh, well, how'd you get in the medical field? Well, I worked hard. That's how I got in the medical field. I worked hard. I went to school every day, 9 to 2, for a year. You know what I mean? Woke up in the morning, 2, 3 o'clock every day, while going to school, while going full-time to school. This is what my hobbies were, right? After getting out of prison. Got up at 2, 3 every day to deliver the newspapers, right? Get done around 5, 6 o'clock, go back to bed. Get up around 8, get ready for school, go to school, 9 to 2. After I got done school, I then go to Martin's and push carts outside at Martin's for a year and a half. From about 3 to 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw so many people while I was pushing carts. I saw so many people look at me, because I'm a grown man, you know what I'm saying? Look at me and snicker, or look at me and laugh, or point and whisper, you know what I'm saying? A grown man pushing carts. You're absolutely right, I'm a grown man pushing carts. But I'm trying to better myself. If you don't know what I'm going through medical school at the time pushing carts. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to better my life. So when I saw people laugh, I don't care. Those was my hobbies. You know what I mean? Got done pushing carts, started riding my bike. Free time. Regardless of what other people think about you, don't stop fighting. Because at the end of the day, regardless if they think what you're doing is relevant or not, their thought process and their words are not going to change the course of your life. In my head, the ones that are talking shit, right, and the ones that try to belittle you, I feel that they're jealous for some reason, because why would you take, if I'm a hater, right, and I'm talking hella shit about you, oh, you ain't doing nothing, you a bum, you ain't got no money, what is it to me? Really, at the end of the day, what if someone else is a bum? Okay, let them be a bum. Like, you get what I'm saying? What I want you to do, go ahead and check out Stone Collective Supply Company over on Instagram, along with Stone Collective Podcast over on YouTube. My buddy Caleb over there, he's been busting his ass and getting a lot of things done. So big shout out to him, greatly appreciate it. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out. Make sure you hit that bell notification also, so you're first informed when I upload. This is just a short video on hobbies that you can have when you get out of prison. You know, some people like to read, some people like to write, some people make music, some people like riding their bike, some people like skiing, snowboarding. I used to skateboard. I like riding my bike. I like collecting shoes, and I like spending time with my loved ones. Shout out to my girlfriend Julie. I greatly appreciate you, and you are my biggest fan. I already know this. So, Julie, I love you. You already know. As always, I send my utmost love, loyalty, respect. Keep y'all heads up. I hope you guys have a good day, and as always, stay positive.